well, hello, is that the court section?
Yes, it is.
It is? Oh, okay. Oh, jolly good. Hope you can help me. I've got some general inquiries. I'm helping
Yeah.
somebody out with a council tax matter, and they want yourselves involved, the court section. We just need to clear a few things up so we know exactly who we're dealing with at the moment. Now,
Yes.
on the letter,
Sorry, who are you?
I'm just making some general inquiries. Now on this letter it says, please ask for court section. Now are you the section that deals with issuing the court summons and things like that?
Yes, we are.
Right, so you issue the court summons for failing to pay council tax?
Yes.
Right, so are you actually the magistrate's court then?
No.
You're not? So you're just a part of the council?
We're part of Tendring District Council.
So you're part of Tendring District Council and you issue your own...
Before you go any further, I'm going to put you through to a more experienced officer than I am, because although I've been working on the recovery section for some time, I've always specialised in housing benefit overpayments.
Okay, I appreciate that.
I don't want there to be any risk of any misunderstanding or misinformation. So I'll just pass you through to a more senior officer. Just one moment, please.
Thank you. Good boy. See you in a minute, okay?
Hello, can I help you?
Hello there. Yes, I was just speaking to your colleague. I'm helping a friend out with a legal matter in regards to their council tax.
Right.
They have a letter from yourselves, and it says at the top, please ask for court section, and then this telephone number which we phoned.
Okay, yeah.
Now, we just need to clarify exactly who it is that we are dealing with. Now, I asked your colleague if the court section is the department that deals with the issuing of court summons and things like that for failure to pay council tax.
That's right, yeah.
Right, so if you are issuing a court summons from that department, that means you are the magistrate's court, yes?
We're not the actual, we issue them through the magistrate's court.
You issue them through the magistrate's court,
That's right, yeah.
but you just said that you're the department that issues them.
Well, we actually, yeah, we actually get them sent out. I mean, it's a summons to attend the magistrate's court, but we actually issue them, via the magistrate's court.
That doesn't make sense to me. So you're telling me that you ask the magistrate's court to send a summons?
That's right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we produce the summonses, they sign them, and then we send them out to, obviously, whoever's not paid.
Right. So it's not actually a criminal offence then?
Well, it's not, yeah, it's basically, I mean, it's sort of part civil, but it's not a criminal offence, no, it's a civil offence at this stage, yeah.
A civil offence? So it's not a criminal offence. So if it's not a criminal offence, why are people being sent summons from a magistrate's court then? Because they're not from the magistrate's court, are they?
Well, it's issued through the magistrate's court. I mean, it's basically under council tax regulations set by the government on, collecting council tax. I mean, so basically, if somebody hasn't paid, then we can summons them to court for non-payment. I mean, as I say, it's government money, so that's how it's set up.
But the council isn't government though. The council's a corporation.
No, but we're collecting the money on behalf of the government.
But the council is a corporation. You're listed on Companies House or Companies Check, and you're asking or you're paying a magistrate to issue a court summons.
That's right, yeah.
Right, okay. And that's the way the country's supposed to be run, is it? By corporations?
Yeah, it's the same all over the country. It's not unique to us.
So it's the same all over the country. All over the country, a corporation, not government, but a corporation, a company with.
We're not a company. We're obviously a local council. I mean, we're not a company. I mean,
You're. Sorry, who am I talking with? Sorry, I feel rude. I don't know your name.
I'm Mr. Gunfield.
Mr. Gunfield. Hey, Mr. Gunfield. I'm Screen Crow. Now.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically. I mean, it's all set by the local government finance. This body comes under. So, I mean, as I say, this has been set. This was set up in 1992 by the government, and this is how it's run, basically.
Right, yeah, but so you're saying that you're collecting a tax on behalf of the government, but but the majority of the council tax that you send out to people, the majority of it actually goes to yourselves, and you are not part of government. You are a corporation.
We only get a very small portion of it. Most of it actually goes to Essex County Council,
who are another corporation.
Yeah, I mean, what's the actual inquiry you've got? I mean, as far as, querying how the government runs the country, I mean, you'd really need to contact your local MP and sort of go
I'm actually in touch with my local MP about corruption in the council and the courts, and...
I mean, this is not something that Tendring Council has set up. I mean, this is basically governed by, government regulations. We've not decided we're going to summons people. It's just how the law works.
Well, let me tell you about my situation for a second, Mr. Gunfield. You actually found myself guilty of failure to pay council tax when you didn't even send me a bill. Okay? Now, the first I knew about this was when I had a gentleman knocking on my door claiming to be from the council. At this point, I stopped the gentleman and I started to record him.
Sorry, can I just ask what your name is, please?
My name's Screen Crow.
Right, okay. Have you got a council tax account number or anything we can look up?
Not at the moment. I'm just telling you my story, okay, and what's going on.
Without being able to look up your details, I can't really answer your question.
Well, I'm not asking you questions. I'm telling you my story, okay?
Yeah,
Now, the first I knew about this council tax being owed to yourselves was when I had a gentleman knocking on the door, claiming to be from the council. Now, I stopped him, got my phone, and I started to record him. It then turned out that he wasn't from the council. He was trying to collect money for the council, and he told me. And he told me that I had been taken to court and found guilty. But the funny thing is, I never received anything from any court asking me to appear before them.
Well, to get to that stage, you'd have had a council tax bill from us, you'd have had a reminder notice, a summons, and then once it's gone through the court process, then you'd receive a liability order of notification. So that's 4 documents that would actually be sent to you. I mean, if we don't get a response to any of those, then the next stage is to pass it to the enforcement agent, who obviously then would knock on the door. But
so you automatically assume that the person lives there, and then you will ask a magistrate to send a court summons for yourselves, a corporation, asking them to appear before them without even knowing whether or not that person's at that address. So you're making people think that they are getting criminal records for not attending court when they're not. You're tricking people, you're sending them court summons which aren't even from the court, they're from yourselves.
Yeah, I don't really see what you're getting at here. I mean, if you can tell me your...
Well, I was telling you my story, and I'll carry on with it. So anyway, I ended up. I'm recording this phone call, by the way, and this will be posted on the internet. So
I can't really answer your question.
I'm not asking you a question. I'm telling you my story, okay? At the moment.
Yeah, but I'm telling you details of where you live, so I don't know whether we've issued you a bill or summons or anything, do I?
Well, according to yourselves and what you just said, you've already issued me summons and bills because you apparently took me to court, and I've not received anything from yourselves. So anyway, I ended up sending this gentleman packing without giving him any joinder on the account. I later on then received a letter from a company called Collect Services telling me that I owed a total of £594.84.
Yeah.
I contacted Collect Services. I refused to give them any joinder on the account, and I also removed their implied rights of access to my property, stopped them harassing me. Now it seems that this total of £594.84, which is supposed to be the total of the previous balance of £359.84, with an enforcement fee of £235 put on top. But today I received a letter from yourselves in regards to arrears of council tax, £284.84, and the reference on this letter is exactly the same as the reference on the letter from Collect Services. So they have referred the debt back to yourselves minus the alleged court costs that have been added onto it, and that's gone back into your hands.
Well, unless you can give me an account number to look up, I can't really answer anything further.
Well, no, because I've actually been in touch with my local MP about this, and he's asked me to get back in touch with him if I have any proof of corruption in the courts and in the council, which you have basically admitted to. So, thank you very much for that.
That's fine, no problem.
Okay then, thank you. Goodbye.